Hey there. Are you feeling like you'd like to get into a writing practice and feeling a little stuck? Sweet. Let's talk. Let's talk journaling. I like to start with journaling because you don't have to be a writer to journal. Anyone and anyone can and should journal. You don't need to be a creative person, quote unquote. You don't have to have a creative bone in your body to journal, even though you do. We're all creative beings. You probably just haven't found your outlet or your inspiration or the time. But journaling is about the process. It's not about the product. It's not a viewer sport. You're not being graded on it. It is strictly about saying yes to creative expression, yes to making your thoughts and processing a priority, yes to taking the time for yourself. I find it to be an extremely cathartic experience, the best free therapy. But even with that, there can be a lot of blocks that come up and keep us from doing it. And so for me, number one, every time, the first thing that's always going to block me is my relationship with time. If I have limited time, the first thing that always goes is my creative practice and my creative outlets, which is super sad because those are the things that make me feel most alive. Those are the things that give me most purpose. Those are the places where I really feel I excel. Yet those go out the window and don't become a priority. So it's about making the time, saying yes, and making it a priority like we do all the other things in our life. I make catching and keeping up with my Netflix stories a priority, so come on now. So maybe replacing some creative projects in that, even just once a week, even if it's not a daily practice, just a weekly. Next is choosing the right space for yourself and the right environment. We all work in different environments and thrive in different environments. For me, if I'm going to be doing any kind of writing or any kind of reflection, I need quiet. I need minimal distractions. But for some, you might really like putting in your earbuds and listening to some music while you write. We're all different, so choosing the environment that you're going to thrive in. Next is choosing your medium. What are you going to write on? Are you going to write in your notebook? Are you going to write on your laptop, on your phone? We got a lot of choices these days. Personally, I like to, especially if I'm journaling, I always like to write in paper with a pen or a pencil. But that's just me. Maybe play around. See what feels best. See what allows for flow. Flow. Let's talk flow. Let it flow. Do not censor yourself. Do not judge yourself. Again, this is not a viewer sport. You're not getting graded on this. This is just for you. Allow whatever wants to come up. Allow your ego to be a part of it. Allow yourself to sound ridiculous or in any way, because nobody's seeing this unless you allow them to. This is for you. This is your space. We have very few spaces where we can really be our most vulnerable selves, and writing and journaling is really that space. Allow it to be your safe space. Don't censor yourself. And then lastly, even if you have all of those things and you're ready, sometimes we need a little help, a little push to figure out a direction and an outlet. So I'm going to offer a few writing prompts, a few journaling prompts. So hop on over to the next video and let me offer you a few prompts to get you going.